These examples are based on Model 1.2, where we studied the level of measurement. So now let's proceed on to the example. In this case, for each variable, we want to identify if the variable is a qualitative or a quantitative variable. We want to identify if it is discrete or continuous. Then later determine the level of measurement. So now for the first example, or for the first variable, we have the number of college textbook. So in this case, number represents numerical value. So then this variable is going to be classified as a quantitative variable. Now, quantitative variables are always mostly, if it is ratio, it's going to be either discrete or continuous. So then in this case, this is a discrete variable. Why is it discrete? It is discrete because the number of college textbook represents a whole number. So that makes it discrete. A variable will be considered as continuous if that quantitative variable is a measured quantity. Alright, so now the level of measurement here is ratio. It is ratio because the zero magnitude is meaningful, which means that 0 implies nothing. Alright, so now let's move on to the second example, which is the ounces of soda. Likewise, ounces takes on numerical quantity or numerical values. So then this variable is going to be considered as a quantitative variable. Now, to determine whether it is discrete or continuous, you need to ask yourself, is it a measured quantity? So in this case, ounces of soda represents the weight of soda. And we know that weight is a measured quantity. So then that makes it a continuous variable. Now, with the level of measurement, this is as well as ratio. It is ratio because the zero magnitude is meaningful, where 0 actually means nothing. Moving on to the next variable, we have the type of cars. In this case, type of cars does not take on any numerical values. Type of cars only categorizes the number of cars into different groups. So likewise, we can have a Lamborghini, a Toyota, a Ford, a Benz. So then, because there is no numbers associated with this variable, we are going to consider it as a qualitative variable. Whenever a variable is qualitative, that variable cannot be discrete or continuous. Discrete or continuous only applies to a quantitative variable. So now we move on to the level of measurement. In this case, the level of measurement is nominal. It is nominal because there is no order associated with this variable. What do I mean by order? The type of cars is not an ordered variable. We don't have a car which is classified as first or second, or the best car or the worst car. So then, type of cars is nominal, has nominal as the level of measurement. Now for the last variable, we have the Likert scale. Over here, this scale is used to record the responses to a question. And in this case, the responses could be strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. Looking at this variable, we do not have any numerical quantity associated to it. So then this variable is going to be classified as a qualitative variable. Now, what is the level of measurement? So over here, because there is an ordered responses, we have strongly disagree followed by disagree, followed by neutral, followed by agree, then strongly agree. We realize that the responses are in some sort of order. So then the level of measurement is ordinal. I hope these examples help you with the material. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.